Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy you are here with me today, and I'm so excited for this video because this is a topic I am very, very passionate about. We're talking about rosacea today, and I'm going to share with you 3 steps, 3 things you can do at home to really cure your rosacea naturally. No doctor needed. It can be done, and I'm going to share with you exactly what to do. I have been there. I was diagnosed with rosacea, gosh, it's been probably about like 6 or 7 years ago now. And my skin did not look like this back then. Some of you, who have been with me this whole YouTube journey, you remember my skin back in the day. And you can see my skin now. I have no makeup on. I'm sitting here doing this video with absolutely no makeup on, so you can see what my skin looks like today after I utilize everything that I'm gonna share with you today. The tips, the tricks, everything I'm sharing with you today, I have done. So it took me from that to this right here, and it can be done. So I'm very excited to share this with you because I know so many of you reach out to me, on a constant basis on DMs, and I get a lot of questions in regards to rosacea. It's a very it's not a fun skin condition. No skin condition is fun at all. It really takes a toll on your self-confidence, and I hate that. And that is why I'm here to share my experience with you to hopefully, help you out and get your self-confidence back and, get your skin looking amazing again. It can be done. So before I dive into this video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Hit the big red subscribe button down below. Join our YouTube family. Everyone that is on this YouTube journey and this YouTube family with me, we're all about getting our best skin of our lives. I'm here to help you out as well. So subscribe to my channel and also hit the bell notification so you don't miss any future videos. Don't miss a single video coming up, you guys. And then also on Instagram, follow me on Instagram. I'm going to link my Instagram down below for you guys. Follow me on Instagram for more, skincare tips and tricks and skincare routines and new product releases and product information and daily skincare life. So follow me there. Hit subscribe and let's dive into this video. I really, really hope it helps you out because rosacea sucks. All right, so a little background about me and rosacea and all of that. Like I said, it was probably about like 6 or 7 years ago now that I noticed my skin was just really becoming like red and inflamed. I was getting all these little like red bumps, and I went to the dermatologist, and the dermatologist was like, yeah, you have rosacea. And I just remember them telling me that, and I was like, oh my gosh, like I've seen people with rosacea, I've heard all about it, and I never thought it would hit me and hit my skin, but I was starting to see all of these things, and I just remember being like, oh my gosh, like no, this cannot be happening. I went to a couple different dermatologists. This was all the way back when I was in Atlanta. And they all said the same thing. They're like, yes, it's rosacea. There's nothing you can do about it. It's incurable. You just have to manage it. And they all wanted to throw like medication and antibiotics at me. And at the time, like I said, I honestly had no idea what to do. So I started taking antibiotics, and yeah, I mean, it controlled it to somewhat, and it helped it clear my skin somewhat, but you can't stay on antibiotics long. And I'm going to even share with you why it's the worst idea to take antibiotics if you have rosacea. I'm going to share that with you shortly. But to make a long story short, when you go to a dermatologist, that's all they want to do is they want to throw prescription medications at you, prescription topical products at you, and prescription, like antibiotics and internal prescriptions, which so as I continued on and my whole little journey with this, I was just like, no, like something doesn't seem right. There's no way this is, incurable. I had dermatologists tell me that it was like mites on my skin, and just like dermatologists don't even know why people get rosacea. Like I went to so many different doctors and they all said the same thing. They're like, yeah, we don't really know what causes rosacea, but we do know that it's a skin condition that you just have to live with, and there's no cure. And I was like, no, like I'm not gonna deal with this. Like I'm not gonna be on medications for the rest of my life for skin issues. Like no, like there's got to be something to this. So I really, really started researching, and I remember laying in bed at all hours of the night and just researching what other people have done, and researching just everything that I could figure out about this skin condition, which actually led me to Osmosis. And this was, like I said, like 6 or 7 years ago. Osmosis was like a tiny company. No one heard of Osmosis. I reached out to the company because I read a lot of good things about them on just like little blogs here and there. And I read like little like rosacea blogs, and people were saying how it really, you know, this brand was like the one brand that really helped their skin. And they were like these tiny little blogs that I had to like dig through so much research to find. Because like I said, I've never heard of Osmosis. No one did back then. So I reached out to Osmosis and started to become, you know, friends with Ben Johnson. Ben Johnson, he's been on my channel now for years. He's a really good friend of mine now. But I reached out to him, and I remember having conversations with him about like my skin in particular and all kinds of stuff. Again, long story short, Ben Johnson, the formulator of Osmosis Skincare, is very holistic. And he's the one that put into my mind, he's like, no, Brianna, like, you're going about things the wrong way. Rosacea is internal. It's like an internal issue that you have to fix from the inside out. And everything clicked. Everything he said made so much sense. So I started taking his advice, and everything in my life just completely turned around. What I learned is that rosacea is an internal imbalance. It's gut health. It is all about gut health and inflammation in your gut and all of that. And once you have that figured out, you can clear your skin. And that is not even just with rosacea. It is with acne. It's with so many other skin conditions. My son is 14 and was getting really bad acne. We completely changed around his diet, put him on the right supplements, and he has really clear skin now. You can clear a skin condition, including rosacea. It is not an incurable skin condition. You can cure it with internal balance. So basically what's going on is, you know, you don't just wake up with rosacea one morning. It's an ongoing thing that's happening in your body. And the funny thing is, I've always had like gut issues and digestion issues and all of that, bloating. I would get like really bad stomach aches sometimes. And, you know, we're so busy in our daily lives, you don't even like really stop to listen to your body. Your body is always telling you something. And your skin is a representation of what's going on in your body. Your skin is a representation of the health that's going on inside your body. And once you really begin to learn that and begin to listen to your body, it all makes sense. So rosacea stems from your gut. And like I said, it's not something you just wake up with one day and you're like, oh crap, like I have rosacea now. Like, it doesn't happen like that. It's something that, you know, takes a while to really start to come out in your skin. It's, you know, all these little digestion issues. It's your gut health. It's like, you know, food intolerances are a big thing. I actually took myself off dairy and gluten to begin my whole journey with, and that helped a lot because I did find out I had intolerances to both gluten and dairy. I'll get into all that as well. But once you really start to realize that rosacea stems from the inside, and it's the inflammation, it's the toxins that are building up within your gut and your digestion and, you know, all of that. Once you figure that out, you can clear your skin, and that is so key. So let's talk about the 3 steps that you need to take to cure your rosacea, like cure your rosacea for good. Step number 1 is diet. Now, I personally went to a functional medicine doctor. There was a place in Atlanta that I went to, functional medicine, like a holistic doctor. And it completely changed my life. Like I got like blood work done. I got all of these, you know, food intolerances done. But what I really learned, and it's the exact same thing that I learned from talking to Dr. Ben Johnson, is that your body can heal itself. Like I said, everything that's like going on in your body, it will come out on your skin. If you have toxins building up, if you have inflammation, it's going to come out on your skin. And honestly, going to a functional medicine doctor is just so like eye-opening, and I love it. Like I still go to a functional doctor today just to keep up with like my blood work and just to see how things are going, you know? Like I go to a normal like physicals, you know, I go to my normal women's physical doctors and stuff, but I always go to my functional medicine doctor for like the blood work, and they just dive into so much, and they just have such a different approach to healing the body and a different approach to medicine, because I think we as like humans, we are bombarded with like prescriptions upon prescriptions upon prescriptions when our bodies are meant to heal themselves, and our bodies are showing signs of distress all the time, but we just have to take the time to listen to what they are. And rosacea, acne, it's a sign that something is off in your body, and you have to take that as a sign that something's going on. You know, it's not just a skin condition that pops up. It's not something that just happens that's, you know, mites on your skin that's incurable. No, it is a sign from inside your body. Like, hey, something's going on here, you guys. Like, something's not, you know, in balance. Something's going on. Like, look internal, which I think is amazing. I think it's so awesome that our bodies do that. So step number one, like I was saying, is diet. I really went hardcore into diet at this time because I really, really wanted to take out everything that I could to balance out issues, you know, that I was having. So I took out the gluten, I took out dairy, which the functional medicine doctor and Dr. Ben Johnson both said those two things are a huge cause for so many people in skin conditions. So I took those out of my diet completely. And I eat clean. Like, I still eat really clean and healthy to this day, but I made sure, like, back then I just didn't cheat at all. I just kept everything gluten-free, dairy-free, and just ate very clean. And I can tell you that made a big difference. Really look at your diet, take out, you know, take out the dairy, take out the gluten. You can live without those too. I promise you, both of those create such inflammation within our bodies that it comes out in your skin. And again, it's something that you don't see overnight. You're not gonna just eat a piece of pizza and then tomorrow have, you know, acne or rosacea. It doesn't work like that. It takes a long time for your body to build up all that inflammation and, you know, really throw off your gut health. It's not an overnight thing, but once you start to take those, you know, those factors out of your diet, your body from the inside will really start to heal and repair itself. Second, and this is a huge one for me, is supplements. I really did not take any supplements back in the day. And if you're familiar with me and my channel now, I talk about supplements all the time because they changed my life. They changed my skin. Supplements are key. So even with my son, like I said, he's 14, was dealing with acne. I put him on certain supplements and it's what really, really cleared his skin. So you can slap all the different skincare products on that you want, but if you're not fixing internal issues, you're never gonna have the most beautiful, perfect skin because you're always gonna be playing catch up with what's going on internally. You have to have internal balance and then use your topical skincare products as like icing on the cake, and they both work together to create like amazing, beautiful, healthy skin. So supplements to me are like no joke. I take my supplements every single day. I take a lot of supplements. But honestly, it's necessary because we're eating food that's, you know, grown in certain ways. There's all these like, our food is not like real food like it was back in the long time ago days, you know, like we're growing food in soils that have all these like chemicals, and just everything is so different with our foods that our bodies aren't getting the nutrients that they need. It's creating toxins and you know, imbalances within our gut. And that's what leads to a lot of people having skin conditions. Skin conditions are on the rise because of the foods we eat and because we're not really supplementing and taking care of our gut and our health internally. So supplements are key. And the key supplements that you really, really want to look for, I'm going to share with you exactly what I recommend to take if you have rosacea, because these will change your life. The first one that I'm going to talk about is this, because this is a must, you guys. It's the Osmosis Skin Clarifier 10-day Blemish Cleanse. So I always joke with Ben, I'm like, it shouldn't really be called Blemish Cleanse because it's honestly good for all skin types, no matter even if you have a skin condition or not. It's so good though for acne and rosacea people. Like, it really clears your skin. So it's a 10-day cleanse. And what this does is it pulls every like toxin and gunk out of your like tract, like your digestion and your gut, that's where skin conditions start from. It's digestion and it's gut health. So this cleanse, I mean, it doesn't make you like run to the bathroom every 5 seconds or anything. There's no like weird side effects like that at all, but you will notice it in your skin. So it's a 10-day cleanse. Now, if you have rosacea, I highly suggest 3 back-to-back cleanses. If you're just starting out with like, you know, curing your rosacea, you need 3 of these back-to-back. So it's gonna be 30 days of taking 8 pills in the morning and 8 pills at night, but it is worth it because this will save your skin. This is the first step to really, really just cleaning out all the gunk that has been built up in your digestion and in your gut. And there's nothing like this on the market. This is actually like a mucus cleanse, basically, because again, so many foods that we eat, our bodies are creating, its own mucus all the time, but so much like, dairy and just foods that we eat actually cause more mucus in our bodies. And a lot of times mucus built up in your body is a form of like inflammation too. So you have like a buildup of mucus, and it's always lining our digestion in our gut, and this cleans it out. Like this is like, will clean out all of that. So it's a must. It's the very, very first step to getting clear skin if you have rosacea. Now, for me personally, I do still take this 100%. I take this like every other month, but I usually only do 1 to 2 back to back instead of the 3. But again, if you're just starting out with rosacea and you really want to work to clear it, you're going to want to start with the highest dose, which is 3 back-to-back cleanses. Then these are the other ones that I highly suggest, you guys. The Truth Treatments Blemish Repair Complex, amazing for rosacea, amazing for acne. My son takes this every single day, and it really, really helps his skin as well. I take this every single day. I will never be without this. This is a supplement that I take every day, whereas this, skin cleanse is more of like a cleanse, and I take that cleanse like every other month or so just to really clean out everything and to keep all the gunk build up, all of that. This is more along the lines of like the perfect ingredients that your skin needs to stay healthy. I mean, this has your vitamin A, it's got all your different vitamin Bs, vitamin D3, it has chromium, selenium, copper, zinc, NAC, NAC, like truly everything that your skin needs to stay balanced, to have clear, amazing skin. So whether you have acne, whether you have rosacea, this is a supplement that you have to take daily because it will 100% help your skin. That's a must, as well as the Truth Treatments, the Fulvic Cellular Repair Complex. So this is literally all your minerals, your nutrients. It's got fulvic acid, but it's got so much like necessary like amino acids and nutrients that your body cannot get. It can't absorb from the foods that we eat on a daily basis. And this makes a huge difference with like bringing down the redness and the inflammation in your skin. It's amazing. This is definitely one that you want to be taking every single day as well. And then these two are a must. Now, I have been taking probiotics forever. Since I started my like supplement journey, probiotic daily is a must. For gut health, you have to be it. A probiotic, prebiotic, absolute must. Now, I've gone through so many in the past however many years. This is the one I'm using right now, and I swear there is no probiotic / prebiotic better than this one. I have felt such a difference since being on this. I've been taking this for maybe like 3 to 4 months now, and it's insane. I feel so good. Like, I always have to deal with like bloating and digestion issues, all of that. And ever since I started taking this, there's none of that. I take this before bed, and I literally like wake up, I have like my stomach's flat, not bloated. There's so many times that like I will eat like crappy food that I know I shouldn't be eating for dinner or something. And I know like half the time I would wake up and just be like bloated and gross afterwards. Not with this. Like there's been none of that since I've been taking this. And I feel like light inside, like I feel good. And it also really controls like being regular, if you know what I mean. A lot of people who have digestion issues and gut issues, that is a big thing. And that is a huge thing for skin issues. You have to like keep everything moving so that nothing's like building up and not gonna be coming out on your skin. Toxins are always gonna find a way to come out on your skin. A prebiotic, probiotic is a must. And this is something I will never be without as well. And honestly, the Symbiotica probiotic, this is the best thing for gut health, probiotic wise, ever. So this is a must. Everyone should be on a probiotic, but if you have acne, if you have rosacea, that means you are struggling with gut health, and this is needed daily. And the other thing that I want to mention is the Osmosis Digestive Support enzymes, the digestive enzymes. They actually come in a different packaging now. I have some backups of the old packaging. But the digestive enzymes by Osmosis are amazing. The best digestive enzymes I've ever used. You can take 1 or 2 of these before every meal, and it just helps your body to digest. So you start losing like your natural enzymes to break up food. You lose them as you get older. So that's why you notice a lot more like digestion issues and gut issues and bloating as you get older. So a lot of times it's so necessary to supplement with the right enzymes to really help break down that food and to really help your body absorb the nutrients that it's taking in. If you don't, you're like losing them, or it's building up in like toxin ways in your body and stuff. So digestive enzymes are definitely, I would say along the lines of everything I take here, it's a must as well. I do think these core ones that I talked about first are your most key components. But if you have the extra time or the extra want for digestive enzymes, they definitely do make a difference. You will definitely notice a difference, and just taking this before every meal really, really helps. So that is another key factor. So we have number one, really look at your diet. Number two, you have to supplement. You have to get your gut health in check. You have to be on the right supplements. It's going to make a huge difference for your skin. Number one in my book at this point in my skin journey, supplements is the key for me. If I get off my supplements, I notice a difference with my skin to this day, because stuff starts to not work and I get, off balance internally. Supplements are that important. All right, so step three, final step that you really need to take to cure your rosacea is, again, your topical skincare. So we start with the internal, and then it does matter, what skincare you use topically. And again, that is how I discovered Osmosis way back in the day, before anyone knew of Osmosis. I love this brand to this day. I've been using this brand for honestly like 6 or 7 years now. Whenever I discovered them, which if you've been with my channel for a long time, you remember that. And I think it was probably about 7 years ago. That is how long I've used this brand, and it's amazing. Not only do I love like the Osmosis approach, because everything's more holistic, Ben Johnson is like ahead of his times. He's been using formulations and ingredients that are only now like people are like, oh yeah, like retinaldehyde, that's like a amazing form of vitamin A. Like there's a lot of like his ingredients that are only now people are like, oh, I'm starting to hear about this ingredient. They've been in Osmosis for years, and their products work so beyond amazing because of it. But the brand itself is very holistic and very different than a lot of skincare brands out there. So Osmosis is all about, no inflammation to your skin. He does not believe in ripping apart the skin barrier. There are so many brands out there that are harsh, that are using harsh products or harsh ingredients, and they're ripping apart your skin barrier. They're promoting inflammation to your skin, and inflammation is something we don't want. We don't want inflammation internally, but we also don't want to be, inflaming our skin barrier all the time either, which a lot of skincare brands do. So that is why the Osmosis products work amazing if you have rosacea, because it completely changed my skin. Like this line completely changed my skin. Once I, started balancing, my internal issues out with supplements and then using the Osmosis products topically, that is where I was like, wow, like I saw insane changes, and that is what's got me to my skin today. So Osmosis products, the ones that I will say are an absolute must if you want to cure your rosacea, are going to be these. Rescue. You guys heard me talk about this so much. If you are familiar with my channel, this is all about epidermal repair and knocking out inflammation. There's nothing like this on the market either. This truly, truly knocks out inflammation from deep within your skin, and you need to get rid of that. If you have rosacea, you have a lot of inflammation going on in your skin. This is going to knock out the redness. This is going to help with like the pores and the bumps, all of that. You need to get rid of that inflammation and knock it out, and this is a must. This will save your skin. Also, the vitamin A's, the Osmosis vitamin A products, again, retinaldehyde, so much better than retinol. Retinol is still inflaming your skin. Your retinol is less potent than your retinaldehydes, so it's not even as powerful, in terms of getting that anti-aging effect. But retinol is also, like I said, you're gonna get peeling, you're gonna get flaky skin. Retinaldehyde has no peeling, no flaking, and it's truly like one conversion away in the skin to retinoic acid. So it's amazing for anti-aging. It's been clinically studied. Again, more and more formulators and dermatologists are like, oh my gosh, retinaldehyde, like that's an ingredient like everybody should be talking about and using. It's like the future of vitamin A. But Osmosis, again, has been using retinaldehyde as their vitamin A forever. Now, when I first started Osmosis, when I had rosacea, I was using Calm. So Calm is your lowest strength retinaldehyde, but it changed my skin. Like it literally changed my skin. It was so amazing because not only is it your vitamin A and like anti-aging, but there's so many calming and like anti-inflammatory ingredients, and it's just amazing like for your skin. So I highly recommend it. And if you are, dealing with rosacea, Start with the Calm. Again, I'm using Renew now, which is the highest strength, but I did work my way up to that. So you basically just pump, you know, some out on your finger. You do need the activating mist. This is part of the whole liposomal delivery system, which is amazing. It's the best form of delivery system for skincare that you could possibly find. Liposomal delivery system, if a skincare has that, you know they're legit, because that is the best form that really takes the actives of every product and delivers them to the skin cell, and it stays active. The liposomal delivery system will draw in that active and keep it active the whole time it's traveling through your skin. Whereas a lot of other products, a lot of brands out there, Sephora, to name a few, they don't even have delivery systems. But then there's other delivery systems that will pull the product or the active through your skin, but the active ingredient loses its potency, you know, as it's traveling through to the skin cell. So liposomal delivery system, again, another key component to skincare, and it makes another reason, you know, it makes the Osmosis products so effective. But like I was saying, when you're using their vitamin A serums, again, rosacea, start with Calm, but you will absolutely love it. You take a pump of it and then you mist some of the boost activating mist with it, and then you massage it into your skin. That's all you have to do, but the activating mist is needed with it because it is part of the product and the whole delivery aspect. Stop using your Retin A, stop using your retinols. They're ripping apart your skin. And when you have rosacea, you are all about anti-inflammatory products, and you have to really take care of your skin barrier. This is one thing that I really started focusing on, was my skin barrier. Because a lot of times with people, you know, who have rosacea, they have a broken down skin barrier. It's, you know, irritated, it's more inflamed, and you have to build up your skin barrier. It's a must. So many times, you know, rosacea, acne patients and people, they have a broken down skin barrier. One, because those skin conditions cause kind of a breakdown in the skin barrier, but two is like you just don't know what you're using, and you're using too harsh of ingredients, and you really have to baby your skin. Stop exfoliating, stop the crazy retinols and the Retin A and stuff like that, and just really baby your skin and really focus on skin barrier health. That's key to where you know, really want to start as well. And the two products I would recommend for really building up your skin barrier: Sente Dermal Repair Ultra Nourish. Use this at night. You can use it during the day as well as your moisturizer, but it's got everything in it that your skin needs to create a healthy skin barrier. It makes such a difference, and I promise you, once you really start taking care of your skin and using the correct products and really focusing on skin barrier health, you will see a difference as well, night and day with your rosacea. This is a product that I used way back when I had rosacea, and it made such a difference, you guys. And I actually have not talked about this recently. It's the Osmosis Immerse, and it's a emu oil, facial oil. And I've talked about this years ago because it honestly made a huge difference with my skin. So it's an emu oil based facial product, and it's very anti-inflammatory. It literally knocks out inflammation, but at the same time hydrates your skin so amazing. And the other ingredients that he has in here are just kind of like more natural ingredients, like more natural type of anti-inflammatory ingredients, and it makes a huge difference with your rosacea. You will notice that your skin will start to clear up, and I swear by this product. And then the last thing that I would definitely suggest is a product like this, which is your DNA repair. So Osmosis has the Catalyst AC11 DNA repair, but then the Photozyme MD, the DNA repair brand as well. You need DNA repair because it's, again, helping to heal your skin from within. DNA repair really helps with like facial redness and also broken capillaries. All of that will actually help to heal itself with DNA repair. So that is a must as well. Again, when you're thinking skincare and you're really starting to, you know, from the very beginning of curing your rosacea, stay away from exfoliating for a while, and then also stay away from like harsh like ingredients. Stay away from your Retin A's, stay away from your retinols. Work on your skin barrier and use skin barrier like anti-inflammatory products. Osmosis will be your best friend. I can promise you that. And that's where I am today. That is everything I'm doing. That's everything I've done with my skin. And like I said, honestly, now after all these years, I actually can eat some dairy and I can eat some gluten because my body is balanced out. I am constantly, like I said, taking the skin cleanse, skin clarifier cleanse. I take that every other month to make sure everything is cleaned out in my tract, you know, my digestion tract and all of that. So it allows me to, you know, not be so strict with my diet, but that's me now. I can only get away with doing that now because I've really took control and balanced everything out. It is all about balancing internal issues. So step 1, diet. Step 2, key issue is supplements. Get on those supplements. It will make a huge difference. And then step 3 is your topical skincare. And you need to, focus on everything that I just talked about with the topical skincare, and the 3 of those steps combined, I promise you will see a difference with your skin 100%. Now, again, this is what worked for me. It doesn't necessarily mean it's gonna 100% work the same for you. I'm not a doctor. This is just my experience, but I can promise you that your rosacea is not incurable. It is not something that you can't treat yourself, and it's something that you don't need to take antibiotics for. Antibiotics actually ruin your gut health, and that's why so many times when you're on an antibiotic for rosacea or for acne, because they throw those things at you like crazy when you go to the doctor for those skin conditions, you start taking them and then you have to get off them, and your acne comes back worse. Your rosacea comes back worse because you actually just messed up your entire microbiome, gut health, all of that, because the bad bacteria overtakes the good bacteria, and you're even worse off. When you really look at your body and your diet and all of that internal stuff, that's your key to treating and curing your rosacea. It is not like an incurable disease. It is 100% curable. Your body is just telling you there's something off. So that is it, you guys. I hope this video helped you out. It's something that I get asked about all the time. And again, it's something I'm very, very passionate about because I've done it myself. I look at my skin now to this day and I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't believe where I was years ago, and I was thinking I was doomed and nothing was I was just gonna get worse and worse, and nope, here I am today. So I really hope this video helped you out. I will link all these products that I just mentioned down below. They'll all be listed down there. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments. I'll be glad to, help you out, answer any questions that I possibly can. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. Thanks for hanging out with me. I love you all so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.